Good morning and welcome. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. Today is Monday. Yeah. Hope y'all are doing fantastic. I'm going to use the Barbieri Tarot for the reading and the Golden Art Nouveau to clarify. Let's get started. See what's going on. Okay, current situation. Hierophant. Present influence. Five of Pentacles. Future influence. Knight of Cups. What we don't see. Nine of Swords. What to look for. Six of Pentacles. That was yesterday too, I think. Pretty sure it was in that spot. Unexpected. Four of Pentacles. Challenge. Eight of Wands. Strength. That is not strength. That's justice. That's 11. It's like, you don't know. I had to go by the, yeah, justice is number 11 because hermit's 9. And the hermit looks different. Okay, where does this lead? Seven of Wands. 10 of Wands. 3 of Wands. 10 of Swords is at the bottom of the deck, followed by the Fool, which is really interesting to have an ending and then a beginning. So there's definitely something coming to a major end here with the 10 of Swords. It feels okay. Can you hang on just a minute? Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so I didn't get anywhere here. Okay, so yeah, the 10 of Swords, definitely an ending. We have the Hierophant in the current situation. I feel like this is about something that's important to you more so than like a commitment or something of that nature. With the Five of Pentacles in the present influence, it feels to me like there's this 10 of Swords. There's something that's feeling empty, and I feel like I feel like that empty feeling was leading you to kind of the Hierophant. Something to look for. I feel like the Five of Pentacles is about feeling empty, like feeling I mean, it would be like Five of Pentacles is about, not needing help basically, but I feel like instead of like being drained of money or any, it's just like you feel like I feel like this is pretty spiritual. Not that your soul's drained, but there's something definitely draining right now, and it's leaning you towards being more spiritual, looking at this current situation, looking at, what can make something better, right? Like what can you bring in? What can you bring in and fill this empty spot? We have the Knight of Cups in the future influence. I'll clarify this guy. The Knight of Cups, really is about, gifts coming in. It could be someone coming in. Usually, a lot of times it is, but it could be about you as well. So let's look at this Knight of Cups. Tell me more about this Knight of Cups. What is this about? Queen of Pentacles, High Priestess, Magician. Well, I mean, I look at the High Priestess and the Hierophant together as like the High Priestess is, about knowing, and it's definitely spiritual and trusting your intuition and trusting yourself. With the Magician, really about, the tools that you have. I feel like this is an energy of I think something comes in, and it doesn't have to be somebody. It could be, I mean, it comes from somebody, so it could be, but anywhere. It's not necessarily a person that you know. You could read something online. Someone could send you a message. There's a message here from this Knight of Cups that's reminder of where you are, like, where you are successfully, Queen of Pentacles, where you are spiritually, and kind of like what all of the other things that you have with the Magician here. And I feel like that's a good reminder. We need that, right? So we have Nine of Swords and what we don't see. I mean, this is all about stress, stress related. I think I'm going to look at it, see if this is someone else. I'm getting the overall feeling that this may be someone else that's stressed. Hang on a minute. I'm going to pause while I reach down and get that card. Thanks. Sorry about that. Okay, so it was the Sun. The reason I'm thinking this is something that you don't see, I don't think that it's saying that that's going to come in. I feel like it has to do with someone else or something else. Tell me about the Nine of Swords. And I feel like that because I feel like that's why this message comes in. If it's someone who's delivering this, a friend, or even someone at work, like a boss or something, someone is under a lot of stress. And you don't know that because they're not admitting it or saying it. They just are under a lot of stress. Tell me more about this Nine of Swords. Five of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, and Wheel. I mean, it's Five of Cups, being disappointed, Ten of Pentacles, and then the Wheel. It's about a disappointment, but I feel like with the Wheel there, the stress is about getting over that. But there could be someone, if this is coming from someone else, it has something to do with their house or their home or job. And there's the disappointment with that, but they're realizing that time's moving away, like time keeps moving, right? I mean, it doesn't stop. So then we have the Six of Pentacles. So I would just understand that. So I think the message here is, if there is someone that comes in and says something, it may have come from a place too where they've undergone some stressful moments and maybe had an epiphany or something like that, where it brings that Knight of Cups in, because I feel like those two are related. Then we have the Six of Pentacles. Now the Six of Pentacles is about sharing, but it's not just about sharing things. It's about sharing recognition. So I read this to you yesterday. I believe it was yesterday. Yeah, because I didn't post on Saturday. That, he's flying, he's going to go slay the dragon, but he gives credit to the people that made the equipment, right? So it's not just about sharing monetary or even sharing yourself. It's about sharing recognition. And I feel like that you need to make sure that that's done. There's something here maybe that needs to be done, that don't take all the recognition. If something comes out like that, be sure to, say, yeah, I couldn't have done it without, kind of like the Oscars, But I mean, seriously, like you just, in one way or another, even if it's in your own mind, it's recognizing that you're not alone, and that, it can take more than one person, and it usually does, Four of Pentacles is in the, unexpected. Four of Pentacles is about holding on, saving, hiding, even in sometimes hoarding, holding on to something too tightly sometimes. I'm getting the feeling that I think there's someone else holding on, and that's why it's unexpected. And I think that's why it kind of leads to a little bit of hardness over here. It's not horrible, it's just hard. Tell me more about the Four of Pentacles. Moon, Nine of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles again. So, oh, my stomach's growling. Sorry if you can hear that because I know like faces right there. The Moon, Nine of Wands, and Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like it's, if there was anything that you were unsure about, it feels like it's just taken forever to learn the truth. And I feel like with the Ten of Pentacles, again, I'm going back to something with the home or money or job. But I think because it's unexpected, I think you realize that I feel like it's been hard to hold on to something, but I feel like it comes from somebody else. It's not you because you would recognize that you're holding on to something or not, or maybe not, but I feel like it comes from somebody else. Again, this feels a lot like work stuff to me, but with the Pentacles or money, family, home. But now we're moving over here with Wands. So let's see. A little bit of Swords too. Tell me about the Eight of Wands. So we have the Eight of Wands in the challenge. There's something here about maybe moving, and with that Ten of Pentacles coming up a couple times. Maybe like, let's look. What's this Eight of Wands, please? Ten of Pentacles again. Queen of Wands. Nine of Wands. That Ten of Pentacles came up 3 times in clarifying. So this does definitely have to do with job, home, money. And then I mean, I think the challenge is this almost feels like the challenge is the motivation here. The Queen of Wands. I feel like it's. I feel like there's something here about moving forward into something. It feels really hard. But this feels like movement to me. And I feel like it has to do with your home. I'm going to have to find more about this because, yeah. The Justice is in the Strength. So if something odd happens, I feel like the right thing is happening. In other words, either if it's not, if it's a bad thing, though, the right thing comes out of it. I feel like with the Justice on your Strength, that means justice is on your side. And something's also going to be very right here, like very correct, very right. Let's look at, tell me more about this Justice. She looks so stern, like like, you're not gonna get past her. Okay, tell me more about this Justice. In this deck, the Strength and the Justice might be the reverse, because sometimes that is the case. But look, tell me more about this. Nine of Wands again. Four of Cups. Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Wow. And yeah, I randomly picked, man. I don't pick off the top. It's Nine of Wands, the reaching a point where you don't feel like you can keep going. Four of Cups is kind of reaching your dreams. And again, it's like about the money. So there is, or home. But I do feel like the work you're doing, what you're moving towards is going to pay off, because that's why the Strength is Justice. Even though you feel like it's been really hard, that you're not getting what you're looking for, I feel like you will. The right thing will happen here, regardless. Okay, and then we have the Seven of Wands and where this leads. I feel like this, if you could look at the 7, 10 to 3, it's going to feel like you might need to stand your ground on something that's important to you, and it's going to make things feel very hard for a while. Not a long while, this is a daily reading. And then it leads to the Three of Wands, which tells me that that's going to be, but the hard work, 10 of Wands, and we've been seeing that 9 of Wands, is going to pay off, because you're going to start seeing the actual, outcome of what's happening and the work you've been putting in. So there is something here about moving, or job, or money, or home. It doesn't have to be moving, but it kind of feels that way. For some of you, it may be. I feel like something's going to happen where if you feel empty at work, there's something that you've been waiting for, you've been hanging in there, and I feel like maybe if this is about work, the message comes from like a boss or a supervisor or even a big boss, and I feel like the challenge may be that if they're, like, let's say you're going to get a promotion, well, they want you to move or something, and that could be a challenge. But you stand by yourself no matter how hard it is, and then see see things come together. Tell me about the Three of Wands. I'll make sure I shuffle this up. Tell me about the Three of Wands. Tell me about the Three of Wands. What is this? What's happening? 10 of Cups, Lovers, 8 of Wands. Well, this part feels like a relationship, and I feel like you're going to see that come in, a really nice, comfortable relationship. That's really odd to me. But it could be about work and traveling too. That maybe this person, I feel like this is what you'll see. This is like there's going to be maybe a new, I don't feel like it's a new person, and it doesn't have to be love. It could be a partnership too, but it's someone that's pretty important to you. So I feel like there's some kind of movement happening at work. It feels odd to me. But What about the 10 of Wands? Oh, I didn't pull an advice card. I'll get that. 10 of Wands, please. Just to see. 8 of Swords. Okay, Hermit. Star. Okay, yeah, I mean, there is something here at the end here where it's going to feel very hard, but it's because you've been stuck. And I feel like it's leading to the Star, but it comes from the Hermit. So if you've been like in a position where you don't feel like you've been able to move, whether it's you feel stuck at home or you feel stuck at your job, kind of like, where am I going? What am I doing? That time has given you time to kind of search, which allows you to reach to those dreams, which is the Star. So I do feel like there's this kind of thing that you're putting it into your own, it's a dream of yours. And I do feel like it has something to do with feeling stuck, whether you've wanted more money or whether you've wanted a promotion. And now it's starting to happen, and it comes from that night. What is our advice? Is the Two of Pentacles. I feel like this is just keep things even right now. Don't overdo on any one life area. Maybe just try to keep things real. And if it's at work, like, just try to keep things balanced, like maybe if you have some project, if you're looking for something and you've had some projects that you need to kind of clean up, finish up, or tasks that need to be done, maybe procrastinated on, anything like that. I would also say get those things done. Focus on those things and get them kind of, you know, ducks in a row type deal. I don't know why that's coming up. And I feel like it might be because maybe someone's looking at that stuff and you don't know, you know, or if you are waiting for money or a promotion, it could be something like that. What else do we need to know today? 3 cards. Star, 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords. So yeah, you know, it feels to me like reaching your dreams, you know, working together, collaborating, and it does lead to some kind of peace with the 4 of Swords. I'm feeling like when I say peace, like you make up with somebody or you talk something out or something gets resolved. So it brings you to some kind of feeling of peace. And that's what I think that is. So there you have your reading today. I hope you enjoyed that. It's very interesting. Anyway, take care. Have a beautiful day.